would say that if you think about business analysts, then business analysts, they look at the project from the customer side and from the business side. The UX analyst, which is the user experience analyst, and then I try to bring in the customer, like the end customer side. So figuring out who are the people that we are building the product for, what are their needs, how they behave, and then this would help us build products that are meant for the users. So my job is to find the people and get to know them and get the input from them what we need for the project. It's basically solved from our side the same way. So we approach the public sector and private sector projects the same way from UX side. So we try to do the same things. So the user interviews, we bring people in for workshops. So again, just to get to know them, what they need. Maybe what is different from our private project is that the public projects are really huge projects, and they're meant for people who work with the tools for example, 8 hours a day. And also that the projects are really long. So if they last for 5 years, it's not like, okay, the project is done and now I go home. It's more like we have to iterate every now and then, do new testings. So yes, it's an ongoing project. I have worked with, for example, the structural funds website or e-system, and in there, I would say one of the kind of success stories maybe would be that already 3 or 4 years ago we started building this kind of dashboard system for the program, and before that they didn't have this kind of dashboard as such, and also in other public sector systems they had these dashboards where you can have quick links for different sides of the system, but not the one that would work as a tool for the person who's working with it. So kind of again helping them to make their work more efficient, find the tasks that they need to focus on right now, and also helping them to structure their work better. And we're still working on the same thing, like on the next versions. And just about I think 2 months ago we did our last set of user tests. We gave them 2 different views of the same dashboard, let them use it and get feedback. So how do they like and which one they like better? And at the end we kind of resulted in merging the 2 dashboards to take some good parts for one version and then some for other, and make it as like the best version. So this is one thing. And another maybe ongoing project that we're working on is e-Estonia, which is again big system that is always changing, and now I think we're in the phase where we really work together with the end users. Since in e-Estonia the customer base is over 1 million people, so you need to take basically everybody who are in Estonia, their opinion into account. So it's quite hard to build something like this for the system. But we try to go from a really personalized perspective, so that each customer will feel that the system is built for them, not only that you have the system and now use it, but to feel that this is actually made for me. Basically, I would say that you can solve everything. Because the root of UX comes from, or the problem of bad UX comes from not understanding your users and not really getting what they need from the system. So with good UX, we can solve the basic need of the user. One of the things that we are now maybe doing in our public sector projects is that all the public sector systems for now look all a bit different. So, but they are in some cases connected. So user needs to be in one system and then need to jump into another one and kind of start to learn the system again. What we're doing now is kind of building this one unified user experience and design. so that when the user is jumping between different services, then they actually feel that the user experience is the same, it's unified, and they kind of don't need to learn the system again. So this is one way how good UX can improve actually people's experience with public services. One of the things that we are working towards is kind of making the government sector services almost like invisible. So the end user or the citizen don't actually feel that they're using the services, but the services are working in the background. So for example, if somebody is having a newborn, a child, then they don't have to go from system to system to get different benefits or get the information, but the information is coming for them because, I don't know, the hospital knows that the child is born, and then the information goes from one place to another. And then I'm making again this experience more seamless. This is one thing, and the other thing, maybe what we are also in Nortal working for, is to bring this e-Estonia experience to also other countries. So for example, if our people travel, then they can have the same experience in different places in the world. For example, again, if you go abroad and something happens and you have to go to the doctor, then how could this information about your background in medical background could get to this hospital that you are in? So you don't have to again do a lot of explaining and getting the papers in, but the systems could speak with each other. And actually what I've seen, other countries are really eager to know what we do and how we do. I have also one project in Abu Dhabi, and there again, when I work there and I am there, then people are asking me, like, just tell me, like, how do you do stuff? You're from Estonia, it's e-Estonia. So this is something that's really nice to hear, that people want to know how we do things and want to take the same things to their countries as well.